What is up, YouTube? We are back for a chest day. So, I'm already in a good mood. Like, you really can't put me down right now. And I also got a pretty fire fit. Did a little get ready with me, honestly, on the TikTok. But, EchoVision blank hoodie, Mac Miller pump cover. Everybody loves this pump cover. I do too. I ended up thrifting this like a year ago. Under Armour sweatpants. But, we got that thing on, I think, a bit. But it's going to be a good day. Already got breakfast in. Already got the 20 minutes of cardio in that I needed. Just bodybuilding things, I swear. I'm already getting to the point where I'm having prep brain. Like yesterday, I recorded a ton of videos for TikTok, other social media platform. But I thought I didn't press record when I recorded all my videos. But I remember myself telling my prior self to press record. Like, I knew I did. And then I pressed to make sure that I pressed record or unrecord. And for a second there, I thought I didn't record 30 minutes of content, and I literally was about to rage. But I took a second and was like, dude, I think you forgot. And I totally forgot. I'm getting little moments of that quick memory, prep brain fogginess already, which is very interesting. But anyways, we are 12 weeks. No, we're actually 11 weeks and some change out now. Now, the math might not be adding up because I ended up changing when I'm going to be competing. I was going to compete in an OCB show in Florida, but since buying a house and moving and all that stuff money-wise, I just don't need to go to Florida. There's no reason to go to Florida. I'm not even going to enjoy Florida because I'm going to be in prep. I can't just go enjoy Florida. So we're going to save some money. And I'm going to go do another show a week later, which is actually good because I'm going to come in even more shredded. Potentially might be doing another show a week or two after. Literally just depends on so many circumstances. I don't even know. So if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. But we're going to be competing in another show a week later. Still OCB natural show, just not in a place that I can actually drive to, which will be a lot less stressful. A lot less money. So Airbnbs in Florida are $500 a night. Where I want to go is $80 a night. So trying to be smart here. Bodybuilding, it's not very all-encompassing when it comes to the money part. So going to be smart there. Anyways, you can probably tell I'm having a lot of energy right now. Today for my pre-workout, I'm actually going to be doing a little experiment for the talk. Maybe YouTube. I might do it on here too just to see what happens. So today I'm going to be taking a pre-workout that has no caffeine. I'll actually show you guys when I get to the gym or when I make it. But I'm going to be taking pre-workout that has no caffeine now. That might sound a little funky. I'm going to see how my pump looks with no caffeine, with a pre-workout, with a good pump and focus, and then a pre-workout tomorrow with really good pump and caffeine. We're just going to do a little experiment, see what happens. I'm hitting chest today and then back tomorrow, so it's a little bit, it's not totally controlled. The variables are a little different, but the food will be the same. The timing of when I lift is going to be the same. So I'm just going to do a little experiment. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I'm going to actually get ready. I'm going to eat pre-workout meal and then get the pre-workout concoction ready. I'll show you guys what it is. And then we'll head to the gym and have a really good lift. It's chest day. The last video before, I got some pretty insane quality, some posing in some crazy lighting, and I'm going to do that again today. And probably every single day I hit an upper body lift. So I'll see you guys for the pre-workout concoction. All right, today we're going with Satori 4.0 by EchoVision. Now again, this is non-stim. There's no caffeine in here, and we're going to go with 1 scoop. And we're also going to add Hydro Prime to each pre-workout for both days. Now what Hydro Prime is glycerol powder. Now the reason that I'm adding this into the pre-workout is because I just want a really good pump for the gym. That's simple. Pre-workout, ready to go. We're going to get the intro workout ready to go. And we're going to head to the gym and have a really good workout. Grab the 2 Rice Krispies and let's go.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true.
All right, just finished the whole working sets of dumbbell ladder raises. Now I just focused really on trying to be as controlled as possible throughout there and not trying to swing the weight, because that's why a lot of people don't have good side delts, because they're just swinging the weights like crazy. But we're moving on to flat chest press. Now I ended up not doing this on my upper day, and I did a different machine, and I was like, wow, the other machine I was using was just not good. So gonna stick with this, not really gonna switch this out of my program, or just like if I'm bored, I'm just gonna stick with this flat chest press machine. It's the best one. But got a massive dopamine rush. I'll pop it up on the screen. My Signature Echo pre-workout is dropping April 15th, and it looks absolutely insane. So the workout honestly has changed a bit just because of a little dopamine hit. So we're gonna get a good lift in. Like I said, I knew it was gonna be a good day. I just had that good feeling. So we're gonna work up to a top set here. I think today is a 10-8-6 day with the reps. So probably, hopefully the last set should be 4 plates. We'll see. All right, first set here with flat chest press. We're going to be doing 3 plates and a 10 on each side. Shooting for 10 reps, gonna get 10 reps for sure. Have 1 to 2 reps in reserve, and then we'll push up the weight probably to a 25 on each side, 8 reps, and then 4 plates, hopefully for 6 reps. So feeling good today. Let's see what we can do. Okay, there we go. Pretty perfect on the weight selection there. Bump it up to a 25 on each side and do 8 reps. I've been at the gym for around 30 minutes. I definitely don't have like that caffeine kick that I usually have when I take a pre-workout with caffeine. And I honestly don't really have that focus kick as well. So it could be just ingredients in the pre-workout, but we're still gonna see what the pump is looking like after the lift. All right, second set here. Going for 8 reps. Still with 1 to 2 reps in reserve. Okay, again, very happy with the weight selection there. Gonna bump it up to 4 plates for the final set. All right, final set, flat press. Shooting for 6 reps, for sure gonna get 6 reps, maybe 7, 8 reps. We'll try. I've done it before, so if we get more, we're gonna get more. If we can't, we can't. Not bad, pretty good, happy with that. Move on to incline press. All right, decided again to do some incline hammer strength press. Something I definitely had to work on in the off season is my upper chest. So gonna really lock in here, going for 10 reps here, 2 plates and a 25 on each side. Ooh, okay. No 2 reps in reserve there, but I'm gonna take the intensity over that any day of the week. So probably just end up throwing a 10 on each side, maybe 3 plates, but we'll see what we do. I'm not sure. I wanna for sure at least get 5 reps on the second set. All right, second set here, last set. Going to failure, shooting for, if I can get 8 reps, I can get 8 reps. I'm not sure with this weight, with 3 plates on each side, but we'll try our best here. At least for hopefully get 6 reps. Something to think on this machine that I don't think a lot of people think on most machines is try to have your feet as planted as possible. I'm just trying to dig my heels into the floor right now throughout this whole time I'm going through this movement. So just a little cue that would be good if you're doing any sort of pressing movement. Good, really good 6 reps there. As you can see on this machine, there's just a huge sticking point when you're just about to get that lockout, which isn't fully necessary, especially on this machine. You're still gonna get a stimulus, doing half reps on this machine, because when you get to that full extension, it's mostly just triceps, so happy with that, honestly. Felt really good throughout those reps. I just ended up hitting a dead stop, so we'll move on to some chest flies next. All right, finishing off the chest here with some good old chest flies. Whew, that was really good. Now, if you're training and you're not really sure if you're going to failure, literally just set up your phone and see, does the movement over time slow down? Is it harder getting that last rep, or is your first and last rep pretty much looks like the same? If that's the case, you're just simply not training hard enough, not enough weight, not enough reps. There's something that you definitely need to change. And again, another cue to see if you're training with intensity. All right, final set here. Up the weight 15 pounds, going to failure, shooting for 8 reps again. At this point, you should probably know my rep scheme. It's literally the same for almost every day. Okay, way to finish off chest, really good there. Wish I had a little spot just to finish that last rep off, but can't complain. Gonna move on to triceps to finish this lift. All right, last workout here. Doing some Carter extensions. I actually really like these, so. Shooting for around 5 reps. Okay. If you're not feeling both triceps when you're doing some sort of extension with triceps, definitely add some isometric movements. Will probably help with that a lot.
Shine through if you believe it's true. Baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through?
All right, the verdict is in. I think I just really need that caffeine kick and that focus kick because throughout that workout, I was just feeling a little bit sluggish. I'm not going to lie. Now, the pump was good. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's the caffeine that I really enjoy and like that pump product. So that was the end of the workout, chest day. I'm definitely starting to feel the hunger a lot more in this past like week. It just kind of came out of nowhere. And it's not really later in the day. It's actually early in the day from like 6 to 2 p.m. I'm like just feeling hungry. I think it's because my meals are just placed a little bit longer, like separated longer than the ones in the afternoon. The ones in the afternoon, you know, they're pretty much every 2 hours. I'm just setting timers. But breakfast is kind of far from my second meal of the day. It's from like, the difference is like 7 a.m. to like 12, just because I'm working out then. But anyways, that was the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to definitely record the back day tomorrow, see what the pump difference is like with pre-workout that has more pump and focus and caffeine in it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.